American Airlines versus Southwest Airlines, two powerhouses in U.S. travel. Which one really delivers? On the left, American Airlines, AAdvantage in global reach. And on the right, Southwest Airlines, heart of punctuality. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points. And at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. All right, before we get sucked into baggage fees and delayed flights, let's see the big picture. Here's our mind map for today's Smackdown. We're comparing these two on reliability and punctuality, fees and fair value, network reach, loyalty programs, safety, and of course, travel experience. Boom. So you know exactly what's coming. Starting off, reliability and punctuality. Ooh, this one's pretty important, right? So, first up, American Airlines. They've got a massive domestic schedule, but honestly, their stats for 2025 aren't great. Only about 74% on-time arrivals? Yeah, that's definitely below the industry average. And they also have one of the highest rates for involuntary bumps. Not fun, right? Now, Southwest. Whew, this is where they shine. They're basically the gold standard for arriving when they say they will, coming in hot with over 82% on time in 2024. Almost zero cancellations or weird surprises. You just get where you're going. Sure, some new seating rules might shake things up next year, but right now, winner, Southwest, hands down. Okay, let's talk fees and fares. American Airlines, yeah, they've got competitive base fares, and their loyalty rewards are pretty sweet, but the add-ons? Get ready to nickel and dime yourself. Baggage mishaps aren't rare either. Southwest, on the other hand, is all about keeping it simple. Historically, you've got no bag fees. Seriously, free checked bags. And even as they start introducing bag fees later in 2025, it's still an awesome value if you're just hopping around the US. But heads up, things might change by 2026 with open seating going away. Still, right now, Southwest just delivers better overall value. Yep. Southwest wins again. Moving on to network reach. Where can these airlines actually take you? American Airlines is a beast here. One of the biggest networks with tons of options both in the States and abroad. From Mexico to South America, they've got you covered. It's not quite as global as United, sure, and the reliability could be better stateside, but it's still huge. Southwest is expanding a bunch domestically, and even dipping its toes into the Caribbean and Alaska next year. But let's be real. International? Not so much. So, if you want to rack up miles and visit all sorts of countries, American takes this one. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. American Airlines runs the world's largest fleet, with over 900 planes flying around. Yeah, it's wild. Next time you're at the airport, just imagine how many of those are American jets. Let's chat loyalty programs, because who doesn't want free flights? American Airlines AAdvantage ranked 3rd nationwide. And honestly, some of those reward flights, upgrades, and bonus perks are pretty impressive. Granted, Alaska's program slipped ahead in 2025, but AA is still tough to beat. Southwest, Rapid Rewards, is super easy to use, super straightforward, but it can feel a little limited compared to AA's more flexible system. So, for those chasing big perks, American nabs the win. All right, how safe is your flight? You want to know, right? Here's the truth. Both American and Southwest have rock-solid records, no recent major accidents, and they're consistently rated highly for safety in 2025. Nothing weird or risky going on here. Honestly, it's a tie. Last up, travel experience. This is about how it actually feels to fly each airline. Americans really stepped it up with their flagship suites in those Admirals Club lounges. Kind of nice if you like feeling fancy. But at the same time, their cabin innovation isn't as snazzy as Delta or United, so it's getting there. Southwest is all about friendly vibes, easy flights, and just getting you from point A to point B without drama. But, and this is a big but, next year, open seating is going away, meaning less of that chilled-out Southwest charm, and there's not much premium going on. Overall, American has the edge for the experience. Now, let's visualize this battle. Check it out. Southwest absolutely dominates reliability and fares, while American crushes it when it comes to travel experience and worldwide network. Loyalty and safety, pretty close. You can see the strengths and quirks laid out clear as day. So, you know what? If you're sticking to the US, just want a predictable trip with low fees, Southwest is kinda unbeatable. But if you're looking for more adventure, global reach, fancier seats, and killer loyalty rewards, American Airlines is where it's at. Was this airline comparison helpful? Hit follow for more travel tips, and let us know which airline wins in your